If
All I'm saying
anybody
is,
out there is looking, and y'all know what Kwame Brown looked like, the new look Kwame Brown, do Mr. Gales right here not look like Kwame Brown? Please, somebody get in the chat and tell me I'm right. Pull up a picture of Kwame Brown right now with his hair
producer,
like
you
that.
don't have
You
to do
legit
that.
like Kwame Brown.
Hold on, man. Why you always trying to turn the producer against me? Can we talk
I'm
about
not.
that?
I just seen it because how you sitting there with your hair pulled back, it look like Kwame Brown, bro.
It's just a ponytail. Like you
And
just not understand.
you're already about 6'5", 6'6".
Do you
And
just
he's
not
7 foot, but
understand what hair is about? Is that what it is?
no, man. Pull up a picture of Kwame Brown, man.
Producer, you do not have to do that. Okay,
Yes,
you have the right
please
to
pull up a
that
picture of
gum
Kwame Brown.
deny.
Bro, you look like
Look
Kwame
at,
Brown.
what? Bro, wait a minute.
You
She
look
gonna
like
show me the
Kwame
picture
Brown, man.
privately. Come on, man. Come on now.
Bro, pull it up.
Do not put that producer. Producer, if you really love
Please
me,
pull it up.
if you really love me, listen, I need you to talk about something else.
Bro, I ain't
Because
no
man,
talking about it. I can't help you look like Kwame Brown.
listen, first of
I
all,
just noticed that all these years we've been knowing each other. And we go back.
producer, you do not have
But
to
you
do that.
legit
You
like
have the
Kwame
right to
Brown
refuse
right
his
about
order. You have the constitutional right to refuse his order. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying you do what you want, but you have the constitutional right to refuse that man's order.
now. Please, producer,
She's
would you
talking about
put that
his
picture up? Just
name
one.
is on
That's
the
probably be
show.
my
What
only
am I supposed to
request
do?
tonight.
I
Is
thought we were gonna start off talking about Graham. I'm gonna need to step out and then just tell the Graham story, and I'll come in and correct whatever lies you tell. Go ahead.
all right, man. Look, so a lot of y'all from our hometown, Columbia, if you was anywhere from the age 18 to 25, you went to Graham Central Station. All right. While everybody thinking Mr. Gales is this gentle giant, I want to tell you this guy is not a gentle giant. We go to Graham one night years ago, years ago, many years ago. We was young, so young, a long time ago. We go to Graham. There's a big group of us, all the homeboys and whatever. We're there having a good time, dancing, drinking, up in the cage, just doing whatever. I get a tap on my shoulder. One of the buddies was like, Dean, you gotta come on. I'm like, well, we just got here. Well, we had just got there. We've been about an hour in. Like, I ain't finna leave. No, it's Gales. I said, it's Gales. So I continue to do what I was doing. He's like, no, you gotta come on, man. Gales got kicked out of the club. I said, Gales got kicked out of the club. I will not believe it. And I still didn't believe it. So I kept dancing, doing what I'm doing. So they physically came and grabbed me, like, we got to go. Gales got kicked out of the club. I get downstairs, and Mr. Gales is taking on 2 bodyguards. And at the time, this dude is fresh in Vandy. So I think he was about 320 then, but it wasn't no bad 320. It was about, you gotta imagine 6'5", 320, just solid, just not solid muscle, just a big burly 320. That was Gales. So, and he was young, 21-year-old. So you wouldn't mess with him. And I mean, he handled these dudes. Well, I want to say he handled them, but they was handling him. Anyway, we jumped in, intervened, and we stopped it. And Gales get mad at me and Craig. Why you get mad at us? We on your side. Okay, he get mad at me and Craig. He pushes Craig down. Now, y'all got to realize, my buddy Craig was about 6'2", about 130 pounds soaking wet. Wasn't a very big guy. So that push from Gales is going to toss him down anyway. He wasn't that big of a guy, I stood up to Gales, we finna get down because he was mad. Then we finally calmed him down.
What the fuck is he talking about? You are meandering. This is the longest story I've ever heard in my life. Look, we're going to fix all this in a minute. Craig said he remembered. I don't believe Craig remembered anything.
Craig remembered that night.
Craig, we are married men. You have the right to refuse this man's lies.
Hell no.
Little no more.
It ain't no lie.
Man,
let me finish telling.
Show that gum. I can't do this. Can't believe you trying to play me like that, man. Welcome back to Let's Talk with Gales and Dean. I'm your boy, the very, very gentle giant. Gales, and to my left, as usual, is.
Man, it's me. It's your boy, the insane Mr. D. This story, my people, I am not lying. It's a very true story. Long story short,
story short is way too late, man.
Yeah, my bad. Anyway, Gales decided to beat up a pole. And as you know, if you try to hit a pole, they do not. You can hit the pole all you want. You're not going to hurt it, but the pole is going to hurt you.
What's up,
China? Next thing I know, this man got a big split in his head. If you look real closely to the camera, you can see that line going down the front of his head. All right?
First of all.
Bleeding. Pad on the white thermal. Blood everywhere.
Story.
All right. Fast forward to the
part? Which part, Craig? See, this is
fast forward to the next morning. We go to Waffle House. Apparently, we didn't clean him up. So we sit at Waffle House. You got this big dude just sitting here like this. And I look at him. I look at Craig. And I look at Gales again. I said, Gales. I said, man, you look terrible.
Because I did. Like, first of all, he said nothing about me falling flat on my face without trying to brace anything. Okay, the whole side of my face picked up.
What happened
before Thanksgiving, I believe, or Christmas, one of the big ones.
You swung at the pole and you missed and you hit the concrete. That's how you split it damn head.
Those are embellishments, but I'll let that slide. I deserve that. I should never.
Anyway, he had dried up blood on his forehead and dried up blood on the white thermal. I got my boy Craig is in the comments. He remembered this story very well. You can't forget it.
Boy. And I've had a white. Hold on, I had a white thermal. Remember when thermals were a thing?
Yeah, it was a thing. And you busted out. That's what I said. That was your vanity days.
That white thermal is any color but white the next day. So yeah, blood, brown, from the dirt, all kinds of stuff. This is
we had a picture. I wish we could put a picture up, but our phones didn't take pictures back then. That's how long ago it was.
Oh man, I can't with you. Producer, please don't put that Kwame Brown picture on it, because I'm looking at it and I see where it's
you look like Kwame Brown. You definitely look like Kwame Brown. Please pull this picture up. I guarantee you, everybody in the chat be like, "This man look like Kwame Brown."
No. But moving on. Hey man, let me ask you: have you seen any good movies lately? Like just anything that just captured you?
Speaking of movies,
anything that made you want to go to the theaters and watch something?
No, but speaking of movies, you remember that movie Action Jackson?
Action Jackson. No, remind me, please, and the audience.
Dude, Apollo Creed, he played Action Jackson. His name is Carl Weathers, I think. Anyway, he played Action Jackson. I did not know it was a part 2 until 5 minutes before our show started. They made an Action Jackson 2. I never knew that.
But all I'm saying, what you tell anybody what Action Jackson actually was?
Action Jackson, he was like it was the Black 007, basically.
There you go. You see that? Dude, that was called an explanation. Action Jackson, basically Black 007. People know who 007 is. Yeah. People know what Black is. You put those two together. Man, we've been at this for almost 3 years. You still can't give a just quality, concise explanation about nothing.
But one thing you said was ever correct. We know what Black is, and I do. I'm looking dead at him.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. So I bring up movies, man, because look. I'm just gonna roll right past that. Just roll right past that, man. Black is beautiful. I don't know why you hating. I don't know why you hating. Anyway, listen, man. One of our childhood friends. Look, you got Andrea in the comments laughing at us. Chowder got all kinds of stuff to say. Craig they bringing up old memories. Anyway, we have a movie out by one of our childhood friends. I guess you could say, because listen, as I look back, I realized like how much of an introvert and a shy person I was, because we can say friends, yeah, we've known each other or whatever, but how many people actually have stories with me like going out like Dean just had? You know what I mean? Those are very rare stories.
I know one guy in the chat that definitely got them.
Mr. Jude. Jude got about 3 or 4 of those rarities. But listen, I'm very interested to know more about this guy. He has written and directed and starring in the movie, even though he's going to get outshined by his son, but that's all good. It's in the family. But look, check this out real quick. We got a quick trailer, and then we're going to bring him on right after. All right, listen, Dean, I got to get your face out of here, though, man. Let's let this man's trailer shine by itself, okay? Producer, look. She knows that background music. Cut the background music. Here we go.
So you like to read poetry too?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't say all that. I ain't like to read it, but I did write it though. Hey, man.
AJ, where are you?
Look, man, I'll be in there in a few.
You know today is your brother's birthday. Your sister's already here. You better not be out there on the streets.
Man, bro, you had this car for 2 months, man, and you already got it dusty as
What?
hell.
Okay.
Hey, chill.
It's all right. It ain't like we got nothing illegal in the car or nothing like that, you know?
Speak for yourself.
Man, is all this necessary?
I want to thank everybody for coming out today, for helping me celebrate Johnny's birthday.
I always got your back, bro.
Thankful for the harshest
Look,
wind.
I know you don't like to show your true emotions, but I can tell this hit you different.
I don't know what you want from me, all right? I got anger towards every white cop I see.
See, it's attitudes like that that's gonna end you right back up in jail.
You don't know what it's like to get pulled over and see them sirens in your rear view and to have your heart stop, do you?
Grateful for my broken heart.
But somehow you always seem to get involved and do something stupid that holds you back.
And you think I planned for my life to go this way?
Oh, the hard times only bring me closer. Only bring me closer. And the hard times come and work me over. I'll keep my composure.
Whew, chills, man. Go ahead, bring them on. Welcome to the Dadgum Show. Oh,
What's going on? What's going on? Y'all can hear me?
Man, we can hear you loud and proud, brother.
All right, cool.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate y'all having us on the show today, man.
Oh man, no problem. Thanks for stopping by our humble abode here. And listen, first question, man, who is your tailor? Like, I don't understand. I need to know exactly, like, you woke up this morning, you didn't have that on when you went to bed last night. Like, how do you even put this stuff together, man? Help me out.
It took a lot of years, a lot of years in the making. But see, the secret is I can't dress regular. So you put me in some street clothes, man, I'm gonna look like a fool out here. So only thing I can do is put on a suit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Look, I knew we had Sam coming on. I about put on a button up and a blazer, just so I could match his energy. But then I thought about it, like, I can't. That ain't me. This is Sam. Because I've been knowing it. It ain't me. You make it look good though. But now, man, you always be clean, brother. I don't care what type of event it is. You come in clean.
Yeah, man. The way I see it, you stay ready. You ain't never got to get ready. You know, that's what they taught us a long time ago. So,
Damn
right. I just try to stay ready, man.
Write that down in your black book, Gills. You might need to use that one day.
My problem is, man, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, y'all don't understand the burden of a person who is one at life, okay? And we got the movie star on, but I'm telling you, I'm married well. I got 4 beautiful children, right? I ain't got no arrest record that y'all know of, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a lot, right? Because when you're poor and you come from poverty, like, all you want is like a yard and a snack cabinet, maybe a garage or something, you know what I mean? So I've made it. So now I've got to figure out other things to shoot for. And look, man, that right there, that's what I'm going for right there. Suits. I'm about to get the hair right. Who does your hair, man?
Man, Derica, I gotta shout out Derica, the lock lover, out there in Nashville, man. She been doing my hair for about 6 years now. I can't let nobody else touch my hair but her.
That man said nobody touches the hair.
Yeah, it got so deep to where, like, I moved to South Carolina for a year, and it was a 7-hour drive to get back here to Tennessee. And I made that drive so that I can get my hair done to come back here to Tennessee because I couldn't let nobody else touch my hair.
That's some real stuff right there. Look, all right, we asked about the dreads, man. It looked like you got on some daggum Versace shades or something. You know, I can't afford nothing like that. You know, so what's up with the shades, man?
Man, these ain't nothing but Ray-Bans, man. You can
Ray-Bans. You sure they Ray-Bans?
Yeah, I'm positive, man.
You ain't gotta be humble with my ass. You know, I know.
my mother-in-law got them for me for Christmas, and I told her, I was like, look, if you give me these shades, I ain't gonna never take them off now. You know, I put them on, I felt like a new man.
I ain't gonna go get no Ray-Bans. I'm probably go to the Epic Wear when I come to Columbia. Go get me some out of Epic Wear. But I lie say they Ray-Bans though.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you, man.
I ain't gonna lie about that, but I will lie about that. Nah, man, I got some Gucci shades or some shades. I ain't got this shit on. I know. You know what I mean?
You can see it's on this side, the camera on the wrong side. You see the Ray-Bans up here in the corner.
Yeah, I see it, man. They still fresh though. They still fresh, man.
He said they still fresh.
It.
I love when people throw little shots like that. Oh man, so you going on Gail's little show? Wait, what's the little about? What, you gotta say it like that. He gonna say, "Oh, they still look cool." They Ray-Bans, man.
No, damn that.
Just deal with it.
On the Gail's little show.
Little show. I like how people little show, little.
Who said that?
Listen, don't worry. I can't tell you because you be trying to take a quick drive and whoop somebody.
No, sorry. Hey, Sam. So tell us a little bit about the movie, where people can go see it and everything. Because this show about you, bro.
Yeah, no, man. So we got a red carpet premiere May 12th.
Producer, give him the frap out of here. What do you mean this show about him? This show ain't about him. Always Gales and Dean. What the frap you talking about?
Yeah, it's always Gales and Dean. You're right, but we got Sam Houston on
producer. That gummit. He's supposed to roll with it. He's supposed to be a wrestler. Let's try it again. Take frapping 2. Who are you, sir, to have the audacity to put together a movie? Who do you think you are? That's what I want to know. Everybody gonna be nice to you. Not here on this show. We're gonna keep it real. Who do you think you are? This man sitting up in the theater like, I could do that. And then did it. Why?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, it really came from audition for a play back when I was in NTSU, and I didn't get the role I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So what I decided to do was I said, I'm gonna write a play. So then I wrote a play, and then it was just like, look, if I write the play, I can be whoever I want to be. And it kind of just took off from there, man. Wrote 8 stage plays, and then now Black America is my first feature film. I did a couple short films, but you know, now my platform is solely feature films. I'm not doing anything else. No more plays, no short films, only features.
How long?
Hold on, Dean. Was this always supposed to be a full film? Producer, was this always supposed to be a full-length movie, or did it start as a short?
No. It started as a feature for sure, because a lot of people aren't doing feature films, and shout out to Joseph E. Banks. He did More to Life, and I was in his last feature film that he's got. She's Such a Lady, and I was thinking about doing another play, but I just thought to get on to a bigger scale this time and just convert it over to a feature film. And I was looking into film festivals and things of that nature. So, yeah.
I love it. So listen, man, how do you get your film in the actual theater? Is that something that you have to work with the theater on, or like, how did that come about?
Man, there's a lot of work. It was a lot of work, man. But it's not as hard. You just kind of go ahead and just do it, and talk to the right people, get in there, and then they'll be able to point you into the right direction as far as what you want to do, but outside of that, I don't know where my brothers at. They supposed to be getting on here sometime, but we got this little thing going on where my brothers want to be like me so bad because I can cook. You know what I'm saying? And Dreddy can't cook. He think he got the best chicken. Casey think he can cook because he eat all the time and can't gain no weight. But neither one of them cook. You know what I'm saying?
You be talking that noise. Like, what would you say if they were actually here, though? I'm sure they watching something.
It don't matter. I'm the biggest one. I'm the middle, but I'm still the biggest. What's up, bro?
Oh, no.
Violent, bro.
Oh, no.
I don't know about being the biggest,
Who
though.
wings do they ask for when I enter the party? When I'm coming to the cookout, who got to bring the wings?
See, now we straight up invaded. Hold on now.
Hey, the only reason they asking you to bring the wings because I done retired. So somebody got to take over. No, man. No, you already know what's up. Everybody in love with the wings. I'm giving out the recipe, family only.
This man he got an excuse every time he cook his chicken. The man always saying he ain't had it right. he ain't had the right ingredients, or he didn't have a deep fry.
Cause we'll be on a family vacation. They were like, Brandon, cook some wings. I got to go scrap some, you know what I'm saying, together real quick. You know what I'm saying? So don't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is.
All right, now look. So now we got all three of y'all on the show at the same time. All three brothers in the movie. So tell me how that is, like the experience having blood brothers in your movie with you, Sam.
Well, Casey ain't in this one, but we gon' fit him into the next one. But Dreddy in it, and it more so. Dreddy was in one of my plays before. I had a cast member that dropped out, and it was a big role. And he was the one that was always at rehearsals, watching rehearsals and everything else. And he told me, he was like, bro, I can play this role. I was spooked, but I knew he could do it in a sense. And, it was the same way with this movie. We had a lot of people that came out to auditions, and I needed a specific role. We didn't find it. And, Dreddy helped out with auditions. And it was more so like, hey, come on, I need you to play this role for me. I told him what role it was. He kind of didn't want to do it because it's a parole officer. Yeah, but I
ain't gonna lie. Look, when I seen the preview, and I ain't, coming from where we come from, Columbia shit, man. People put stuff out. It kind of look janky. It kind of look bootleg. This shit look legit.
No, it's legit for sure.
It look legit.
It's all the way legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta shout out my cinematographer. Tatum, like that guy he the truth. You know what I'm saying? And we got a couple more features that I'm currently writing a new one right now that we plan to. We're gonna start shooting that this year too. But let me answer that one question as far as where you can watch the movie at though. May 12th, we at Opry Mills, Regal Cinemas. Red carpet. You got to get your tickets on Eventbrite. We not selling them at the door. It's only one show, but that show gonna be sold out, so you won't be able to watch it until we start streaming it, and that's gonna be after the film festival, which is gonna be in July. So May 12th, Eventbrite, Black America movie.eventbrite.com is where they can catch that link.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, like. I grew up with all three of y'all, man, and so we go way back joking and stuff. But it's really an honor to have you come on the show as being a producer and starting in your movie with you and your brothers, and just starting a platform where y'all gonna be doing stuff together like it. You don't always see that all the time because somebody usually get jealous or y'all know how it go, man. We seen it with music groups and everything and stuff. But for y'all to be doing that, man, and for me to know y'all, and for Gales to know y'all, man, it make it that much more special because I could be like, man, I know them, and these dudes are starting in a movie, and people be like, nah, you probably know them. No, I know y'all. We all come over to the house. You know what I'm saying? Graham Hurricane, me and Brandon used to argue about football game shit, but we was all tight like it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of you, brothers, for y'all doing that. I
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Especially being from I know y'all wasn't born and raised in Columbia, Tennessee, but you lived there long enough. So being from Columbia,
Dreddy was born.
Dreddy was born there. Okay. Being from Columbia, Tennessee, man, a lot of people don't do a lot of good things. We get looked at known for other things like bad. So for y'all to be doing something positive, man, proud of y'all, man.
I'm proud of y'all, man. Y'all,
Hey man, what you up there yawning for, man?
Producer. All of them gotta go. My God. Ugh. Like, I need you to stop being so soft, man. He is so starstruck. He's so nervous. Can y'all see the sweat on that bald milk dud head of his? Can you see it? Can you feel it? I want to know who was the troublemaker in the dadgum family. Who gonna answer first? Hold on.
Before y'all answer, this man said my milk dud ass head, and he's sitting up here looking like Kwame Brown.
Hey man. Oh, she said, "No, what?
You do get the Kwame going."
Wait a minute
now. Hey man, that man looked just like Kwame Brown. But who was the troublemaker, man? Who was the troublemaker?
That was Dreddy, man. Dreddy was the troublemaker.
I rebuked that.
I may have been a troublemaker after we was grown, but you know what I'm saying. And then I calmed down. But growing up, nah, wasn't nobody worse than Dreddy.
Nah.
Hey, Dreddy, you know you my boy, man. But I gotta bag the brothers up, man. I gotta remember you brought my head.
What's most important is I made it here the same man. You feel me?
You was kind of
nobody probably looked at who I was in the past and seen this coming. Like,
yeah. I ain't letting Casey off the hook either, man. Casey was laying mugs out with left hooks in school and stuff, man. I ain't gonna let him off the hook either. I remember that. Don't let the signs fool you now.
Hey, man, that was a long time ago. You know, that was a long time ago.
Nah, man, like, so coming up, who's the most competitive though?
Right.
Like, I don't care what it was.
I feel like we all got something, like all three of us like got a real competitive edge. We don't like to let nobody win. And that's a good thing. I think all of us can attest to like living growing up with big brothers, but at least I had two big brothers. So you know what I'm saying? I wanted to beat them as bad as anything and everything I did.
Man, I already know.
But I mean, to be real though, I mean, I was the most competitive though. You know, I'm the one that won the majority of whatever we did. You know what I'm saying?
You would
play cards, I'm gonna win. They want to play video games. I was gonna win. It was like, you want to go play basketball? I'm gonna win. What you want to do? You want to swim? I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want neither one of them to beat me. Brandon couldn't beat me because he was my little brother. And Breon, you know what I'm saying? He was just, I couldn't let him beat me because I just like to talk smack to him all the time. Breon was just always, he's not coordinated when it comes to playing basketball, playing video games. It didn't matter, man. He was the easiest to beat.
I was faster, stronger, higher. Any athletic check you need to pick, you know who it was. You know,
it was you.
Now Sam want to compete about who. Sam used to, like, he even competed about who had the biggest shoe size. So the man stuffed paper in the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you talking about?
Wait.
He'll go somewhere else. You ain't trying to go to win. You know what I'm saying? So
no, first off, I stuck paper in my shoe because I was short, and I put the Reader's Digest, you know what I'm saying, in my shoes to make me a little bit taller. That's what I did, not to stuff them to make my foot bigger.
To win. So you in 6th grade, folks walking around 5'3", thinking Sam 5'3".
Hey, man, all you had to do was get some Tims, man. That was the solution for that back in the day. But
Pops wasn't letting us get no Tims back then, man. We had to wear BKs. We was coming up on fresh nights, bro.
Hey, don't sleep on the BK by themselves. I wish I could find a pair right now.
I'm just saying, that's how we came up, though. You know, moms would try to get us to go get whatever shoes, and Pops was like, nah, $50. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
25. Bro, it was 25, bro.
Yeah, I was talking about $50 for all three of us.
Hey, you know now. Like my 8-year-old son, his shoes going for $100.
Oh man,
that's bad, bro.
But what they think now, though, he probably wears size 7.
Oh man, he got a habit just like his daddy, so you already know what that is, man. I'm out. I be out of money, man. But it's my fault. I created that, so it is what it is.
So here's my question. Is this why Casey started boxing at this competitive age? Shoes. You got one claim he can jump, run, do it all. Is that what got you into boxing, man?
Nah, man. Like, I always did martial arts my whole life. That's one thing a lot of people don't know. I did martial arts before I did boxing. I just did boxing because I was sitting at home one day watching on Friday night fights. Like, these niggas getting in the ring doing this? I've been whooping niggas my whole life. I've been fighting. Let me go out in the ring.
What the crap? Hey man, this is a family show. What is he doing? He don't know about the Pater Man. He don't know about the Pater Man. This ain't the dadgum alien spaceship. Listen. Who that podcast floats above us, and they literally take people out of Earth, scoop them up, right, abduct them, and then they interview them, trying to figure out what us humans are like. They allow everything over there. We are a family-friendly show, sir. Yeah, no, he got super comfortable, didn't he?
You make Casey uncensored. You got to tell Casey.
You got to talk about boxing, man.
Hey, you know,
it's okay. But it's a fire system. So anytime you hear Pay the Man or you see the Pay the Man banner, because Dean uses that a lot. I mean, a lot.
Yeah, I'm about 35,000 in the hole, fella.
35,000 in the hole, my guy. Like he ain't gonna see a check from Let's Talk in about 5 years. You know what I mean?
My first check gone. It's been gone.
But no, so you were in martial arts. Is that all like martial arts, or is it just like? Talk to me about that.
Man, I did karate, taekwondo, hapkido. Hapkido was the last martial arts that I did before I went into boxing. So you know, like I've been doing it, you know, for a minute. Like my daddy had to take me out of martial arts because I was beating people up, fighting. So he didn't want to get sued.
There you go.
You see what Brown put down in the chat. Casey been whooping people for a long time. I wasn't lying about that, man.
Like, no, he ain't. Because to be real, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the strongest out of the brothers. But if it comes down to Casey, like, I'm bigger than him, but I'm not finna mess with Casey though. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, because I know if me and Casey got into, I gotta slam him real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's if I can do it. This man messed up my jaw to where if I yawn too big, it still lock out of place. And it makes me. I'm pissed off to this day because of that, man.
Hey, look,
I can't yawn because of Casey.
Sam, we used to go up to Graham and stuff. I used to go around walking with my chest out because I knew Casey could touch somebody, touch them nervous, put them to sleep. I got a real life bodyguard right now. I don't know what to mess with me.
You can't mess with Casey though, man.
You touch the pressure point, you going down, brother.
Yeah, that's what he did to my jaw, and my jaw ain't been right for a decade.
I was in 8th grade, man. This man walked up to me saying, bro, I know a move that can kill a man in 5 seconds and let me practice it on you. I said, what? You crazy? Like, hell, you ain't finna try.
Hey, I ain't lying to you, man. If we had got anything up at Graham or Hurricane, I had no fear in me. He gonna touch somebody with the pressure point, they drop it. Somebody gonna drop quick. Yeah, Gills. Hey, Gills. So go ahead and mess with me. Go ahead and mess with me, Gills.
What? Like, I don't know Casey. Like, God, no, man. Look, I'm gonna do like Sam. I'm just gonna try to grab you as fast as I can and hope for the best.
That's what you gotta do, bro. Casey got me in the boxing ring one time, and you know what I'm saying? That's back when I was heavy hitting the gym. And he got me in the ring. We running around the ring, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this is easy. We got done. We start sparring. I'm mad because I can't hit him. He like Floyd Mayweather in the ring. It's really pissing me off at this point. Then, you know, we stopped. You know what I'm saying? The round was over. And then he got us still hopping around the ring. It's like, bro, no, stop. What is wrong with you, man? Stop moving so much. Nah, I don't do that mess, man. You can have it.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was in there before I moved out here. I had started getting in there and doing training. Casey's off, man. He came off. I thought I was doing something. That man came in and started hitting that speed bag, that heavy bag. I said, "Let me go and take a back seat, man." I was in awe watching him, man.
Looking like Balboa. Man, when talking about fighting, y'all see the passion in him.
He came in and made it look so easy. I'm sitting up there, man. I'm pouring sweat back, cramping up. He didn't drop one beat. I was like, yeah, I got a long way to go, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
How many fights? You was undefeated, right? You didn't lose no fight, did you?
Nah, shoot. If I ain't lose no fight, I wouldn't be right here right now. You know what I'm saying? I lost fights that I shouldn't lose because at a certain time I wasn't disciplined because we was partying and everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it was times I was getting hit by somebody. Like, man, his hits ain't hurting me, man. He was just more like people. They were just more disciplined than what I was. Wasn't nobody ever a better fighter than me. So you know what I'm saying? It just comes with that discipline in there. You know, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Yeah. You know, so that's how that is.
Hey, well, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. He got a little cousin coming up next, though. Casey got a little cousin coming up. He gonna be a knockout artist.
That's what's up.
He gonna be a knockout artist.
So here's my question: like, what did it take to get in that kind of shape right there? I don't think I've ever been that small, man. What does it take to get in that kind of shape right there?
That man wouldn't eat.
Nah, No, it just man, it was just like hard work, dedication. Like if you wanted it, like once you got a taste of it, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to get right there because you know what I'm saying. You sparring with Olympians, world champions. You know what I'm saying? You want some of that. So I mean, once you see it, you gonna want some. You know what I'm saying? When you just be around that atmosphere, it's like shoot, I can do it too. You know what I'm saying? You get in the ring with Olympians that's knocking everybody out, but that had a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So,
for the record, I did not fight no old ass referee in no game.
First off, pay the man. Second of all, come on, man.
I didn't fight him. I cussed his ass out. There's a difference.
Pay the man again. God, dog, boy.
Because if I'd have fought, y'all know if I'd have fought that man in Murray County,
hey,
he was a lawyer. I wouldn't be sitting here doing Let's Talk with Gail dude right now.
Whatever you said to that man, you made him mad to throw you out of an alumni game.
It's what he said to me, man. I did make him mad. I think I hurt his ego because I said it to him.
Listen, you didn't hurt his ego.
We shook hands and made up that night, though. That's what don't too many people know.
But I love how people
don't start that shit, Gales.
I love how people what you don't even know
because I know what you finna say. I love how people try to say they apologize after they did the incident. You gonna say shit like that?
He got what he wanted out of it. He got what he wanted out of that encounter.
He wasn't shook. He wasn't shook. You bucked the system. He looked you up and down and threw you out the building.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
I think he won that exchange, man.
I think he did not. Matter of fact, I'm sure he did not look me up and down. First of all, he couldn't look me up and down because some bitch was taller than me. So how the hell he gonna look me up and down?
Hey, producer, listen. So here's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta kick Dean off to let him cool out in the back room sometimes, right? Cool. Well, listen, I'm not saying literally looked you up and down. I'm saying he just flexed on you by, throwing you out the gym. It's like thinking you have power when you don't really. Okay, a rapper.
He a lawyer.
Okay, for all of us on the screen, who's the, I guess, most paid, most flamboyant, flexing rapper on the planet?
Right now?
Right now. Hell,
all of them. Shit, it's hard. That's hard.
Yeah. That's
right. Drake, whoever you are. So then there are three gentlemen. There are three gentlemen on the planet who are circling the earth, laughing at them right now. You know what I mean? Bezos and all these other billionaires are they bought and built spaceships to go to space, man. Like there is no more. Who got the biggest yacht, man? Who got a spaceship? I'm saying it's always somebody who's flexing more than you. And that day it was the ref. You look good, right? You looked in shape. You had the what was it? The Giannis on. Like you look good. He won that.
I made history. Man. I made history by being the first to get thrown out of the alumni game.
All right, man. All right, producer, come on, take him out. Listen, Sam, what inspired this particular story, this movie?
Man, it was a lot of things, really. A lot of things that happened in my life. The main character, Johnny. Oh, not the main character, but one of the characters, Johnny, who gets shot by a white officer, actually was inspired by my uncle Johnny, who got shot by his wife, who then sister was a police officer, and they covered this whole thing up. So that's where that part of the story came. I kind of made it, instead of it being his wife, a cop, since that's what we see in America. And with the movie though, man, you'll see the side of Black America and Blue America, both good and bad cops, because even as a Black man, we can't say every cop out there is bad. There's some good cops out there, and I've had encounters with a couple of them now. I've had encounters with all kind of cops, but the good ones, there's one good one that's for certain in Columbia, Tennessee, that really stood out. And a lot of stuff that just happened in my life inspired this movie.
That's amazing, man. See, I didn't even know that story.
And then you know what I'm saying? Another thing was too, though, is that I remember when I started writing it, it was like I came up with the title Black America, and I was like, man, I can't come up with that title because that movie already taken. It's got to be. And then it wasn't, and I ain't see it nowhere. And the one thing about a movie title is you can't get a movie title copywritten, which is why you got multiple movies with the same titles. So at least I'll be the first one that comes with this title, and my script is copywritten. So, but the title itself, somebody may come back with it a few years from now. do their version of Black America, but it ain't gonna be like this one.
Now,
That's
let me ask
incredible.
you. I don't know if you can answer this because I don't know your contract situation, but have you had any big time producers, directors get wind of this movie and have talked to you about like bigger roles or bigger projects?
Not yet, but I mean, we got invited to the Memphis Film Festival, and you know, we didn't even submit to them. I mean, my cinematographer is still editing right now so that we can have it submitted to Dances with Films, which is in Hollywood, California. So we going to Hollywood. We also going to Memphis. So I mean, I had the CEO of that festival reach out. Once we push this out and it starts streaming, I know it's gonna start coming in. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people reaching out to me in regards to just seeing the trailer, and you know, the impact that the movie is gonna have is gonna be on a much bigger scale. You know, I already see it happening, man. So like, this movie right here, I mean, it's the first of many, but it's gonna change the game for sure, and it's really finna change my life.
How long is it?
About an hour and 40 minutes runtime.
Yeah, that's good, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. From the time you did the "I Have a Dream" speech, you always had that in you. You know what I mean? This acting stuff. When you did that up on the town the courthouse, right? You did the courthouse.
I done did that speech everywhere, man.
I know you did it, but
yeah.
that's the
I've done
one.
it there.
That's the one I know about. So from the time I seen that, man, for somebody to recite that legendary speech and the way you did it, man, and I seen people out in the crowd, man, like really had tears in their eyes, man. That was powerful, bro. So you always had this in you, and now you getting the chance to put it on a big screen and let everybody see what you could do, man. It's really Black excellence, brother. You know what I mean? And I salute you, man. This is big, bro.
Yeah, they probably gonna cry in the movie, man. I ain't gonna even lie. It's gonna be some tears, some tears shedding. You know what I'm saying, in the theater. So that's gonna let me know job well done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll be streaming it after the festival. We'll be streaming on if we make the Hollywood Festival, we gonna get on Netflix. But the rest of them, like Tubi and Hulu and all that jazz, like we gonna have it streaming on all the networks. We also looking into getting it inside of the theaters too as well. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So I wanted to ask you about, I guess, one of your low points, because there's a book out by Napoleon Hill. What's the title? Outwitting the Devil. Okay, so in this book, the gentleman tricks the devil into being honest. He has to be completely honest with him, right? But before that, in the prelude, he's interviewing Rockefeller and all these great titans of industry, right? And Rockefeller told him that he would learn more from people's mistakes than he would all of our successes. And so that's what he started doing, and then he wrote the book. Then he wrote the book. So for you, what's one of your, like, I guess, lowest points, and how did that inspire you to do better, right? I mean, you're a realtor, husband, father, all these things. Like, how did that inspire you to get better?
Man, my lowest point is really when I was in addiction, man. I literally lost everything. I watched God take everything from me that, you know, I essentially worked so hard for. I lost my family, I lost my job, I lost a roof over my head, I lost everything but my car. You know what I'm saying? And I had to go take my kids, move in with my mom and move in with my brothers until I got back on my feet. And I ain't never felt that way before, especially, you know, ever since I moved out the house when I was 18 years old. Now here I am, 33, 34 years old. I got to move in with my brothers and my mom. And, you know, it was life changing. And then, you know, after I rededicated my life to God, then, you know, everything changed. I watched him start giving me everything back. And then now, man, the blessings that he's giving to me now is just, I mean, it's tenfold, man. And just doing right by him and doing right by my family is the sky's the limit. that's just what I tell people, man, because I know what's about to happen. And it's crazy because I got confirmation of it in a way I've never received confirmation on yesterday. And when I got that stamp, like literally a verified stamp, it solidified everything for me on yesterday to where all of this is about to change, man. I'm here for the ride.
I love it. I'm gonna go to your brothers now. He's in this situation. Like, I'm gonna start with KZ. What's going through your mind, and like, are you thinking I gotta put these paws on him, man? I'm gonna beat him some sense into him.
Nah, man. I'm like, shoot, I'm just here for support, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. I don't got time to be going to jail for nothing like that right now. I got too much going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shoot, go to jail, I'm gonna have to fight in that mug. They gonna keep me in there. So I don't got time for it. But you know.
And then Brandon, you looking up at him, what are you thinking? And like, what was your advice?
While he was going through what he was going through.
Yes, sir.
You know, I mean, I was right behind. You know, doing the same thing. You know, but you know what I'm saying? He was a little worse off than me. So, you know, I would definitely try to talk some sense into him, but you couldn't talk to him at a certain point in time. He admitted that. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point in time, he needed to see stuff from an outside source. You can't be by him drinking the beer like, bro, you got a problem. So you need to calm down. He gonna cash you another. Hell, you go end up like him by the end of the night.
But the biggest thing is though, you overcame it though. You know what I mean? And now look at you. Look where you at. So and we all go through stuff in life, man. And if you put your mind to it to really want to come over that, you can. That's what it is, man. It's a mind thing, bro. Because you always gonna have someone on your left shoulder tell you keep doing it, and you got someone on your right shoulder tell you not to do it. It's which one you gonna listen to, because the temptation and everything is out there for you, but you got to be able to make the choice to stop the bad shit you're doing. And for y'all to do that, and where y'all at today, like I said, that's a blessing, bro. And I salute y'all once again for that.
Yeah, addiction, I tell people, man, because I don't never have a problem sharing my story and my testimony, because you don't never know who life you can change, man. If I never got help, I don't think I'd be here right now. Am I frozen?
No, it's just you, man. Yeah, producer, get him out of here. I told him to plug that Ethernet cord into his computer. You'll interrupt a brilliant answer. That's why we gotta kick him off the show every 15 seconds. Go ahead, sir, if you can.
Yeah, man. You know, I just don't think that I would be here, or you know, I may have taken my kid's life, because I mean, I was bad. A lot of people didn't know how bad it was, but if you was close to me, like really close to me, you see, man. When I woke up, my day started with a couple of shots. You know what I'm saying? I would take 3-hour lunch breaks at work. I'm at the bar for 3 hours getting lit. Go home, go to the gym, throw up when I got home, kept drinking to 2-3 o'clock in the morning, wake up tomorrow and do it all over again, man. And it was just, you know, something had to change. Now, you know, I'm 2 years, 8 months sober. July 14th will be my 3-year mark, man. And I'm looking forward to it. A month after the premiere, or 2 months after the premiere, you know, essentially be my 3 years.
Man, that's a blessing right there, boy. Hey, are you familiar? So listen, I'm kind of the nerd dork of our show. You know, Dean,
definitely.
Cool, Jacques. You know, are y'all familiar with Cerberus? Like the Greek mythology, the monstrous, like watchdog of the underworld, 3 heads, right?
No, yeah.
So I don't know why, but like I just pictured Brandon on his guitar in one of those moments. Like, bro, come on, man, just hey, chill out, hold on now. Like, hold on, like producer, do we have that video, man? Can we?
Yeah.
Hey,
this is embarrassing.
Come on.
That is not good, bro.
Hey, that's what I think of, though.
Guitarist, bro, that is not good, bro. I'm still practicing, you know what I'm saying? Like that there is terrible. If somebody asked me to play in person, I'd be like, listen, man, I ain't
Hey, that's way better than any of us can do, but I don't know why. That's what I picture. Casey coming with some boxing gloves. You got the guitar. Like, we gonna bring our brother back one way or the other. So look, man. Hey, let me ask you. You, Brandon, being able to deliver that line, right? You gonna be right back out there, right? Was that inspired by true events? Did you say that from the heart? From it looked kind of personal.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, look, I'm not an actor at all. Sam kind of just had me fill in the role. You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier. But like when I was playing the part, I looked at his eyes. When I looked at his eyes, I was like, this nigga going to jail.
Hey, producer, get him off of here. Hey, my man. Hey, Joey, where's the Casey? It's super comfortable.
I did one time like with the last week before. I had to catch myself, and it was your damn fault.
Hey, man.
Nah, but seriously, look at his eyes pulling it out of me, though. Seriously, like he was. I could tell how serious he is about his craft. That wasn't Sam I was looking at. And this dude was like, he was looking at me like I was really hit the roll off. And he was like, I'm like, bro, this wasn't gonna get you back in there. You know?
I'm trying to say that, man.
Listen. So he pulled it out of me, man. But yeah, I ain't no actor. But if y'all want something, I'll be.
Look, I ain't acting, but hey, man, y'all want something hollering. So look, how do you decide? Like, first of all, I love when family gets involved, man, because when you get your family involved, it can feel very cringy because you want them to succeed, right? So I'm sure Sam wanted his brother in that little role. See how I did that? In that role. Pop shot. I'm doing an experiment, man. I'm telling you, I'm about to take it back. But in that scene, you want him to do so well that do you think that helped you get into your role even better? Like, I need him to do well here, so I better really bring it so he can follow my lead. Like, what's going through your mind there?
Nah, man, what goes through my mind when I'm doing it is just, you know what I'm saying? I better deliver this. Because one thing I don't like is bad acting. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand bad acting. So it's like, you really have to, what people don't know about actors and actresses, like you got to become them. And it's a mental thing where you got to start with. And Alan Shepard, he's in the movie. He plays the character Tommy. He's one of the acting coaches that we had. And I mean, that guy pushes you, man. And, he pushes. Before I keep going on about that, let me shout out Chelsea Fletcher. I named the cast yesterday and I forgot her name. She plays Olivia. So Chelsea, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget you. So let me shout that out. But Alan, man, pushes you and he makes you become, who you need to be. Even on set of my own movie, you know what I'm saying? He gonna call me out quick and be like, bro, that's Sam right there. You're not being AJ right now. I need you to be AJ. And even as a writer and an actor, I need to hear that. We reshot a scene because they said I didn't do it the right way.
Wow, so that's all right. But you have to have trust. Like, you have to trust that he's saying what he's saying. Because a lot of people, like, if I tell Dean, right, daggum now, y'all been looking at the private chat. Hey, Dean, do this. Hey, Dean, do that. Like, if I tell Dean, right, daggum now, I'm like, man, whatever, man. I know what I'm doing. I got this. I know how to be funny. You know what I mean? So, like, how do you build that sort of? You know what I'm saying? Producer, take them on off. All right, so look, that's what I'm talking about right there. They kind of like, you gonna end right back out there. Yeah, see what I did there? Yeah. No, so like,
I can't wait till I learn how to kick your ass off this screen, bro.
I sent this fool video and everything on how to do it. All you have to do is look at it. Anyway, look, when you get family involved in anything, and I mean, even, I don't know, let's say you just want to have a snack. Okay, when you get family involved in anything, right? Like, talk to me. How did this come about? Because I feel like I talked to you, Mr. Godspeed, sir, about your HVACing and all that. Like, man, I said you should have a camera out there and just put it up and let it roll. How do we end up snacking and getting so many followers like this, man?
Hey, man, I thought it was the regular donuts, and then I opened up the box and I seen it was a whole donut kit. And I was like, oh my gosh. I like, so we gotta cook this, man. I like, this ain't no donuts we eating out the box. Like, we really gotta cook it. So my little boy, he wanted to cook them. I like, we gonna cook them. I was not expecting that.
I know, man. I know. I love seeing family involved, man. Look like Brandon, he went and got him a snack. So we had to take him off the screen. We'll wait for him to come back. But that's what I'm saying. So, like, y'all's passion for cooking, who taught y'all how to cook? Because let me tell you, I love coming to a cookout, okay, and see Tune and Godspeed arguing about who's doing what and how. So I know whatever comes out of this fight, it's gonna be some good food. I get so excited. So, like, what is y'all passion for, like, cooking and working with family? Like, how y'all such a cohesive unit?
Well, like, shoot, man, like, my grandparents could always cook, and my mama was the truth. My mama had a scholarship for cooking before she had me. She went to school for cooking, and then it's like when we got to stay home by ourselves, I got tired of eating hot dogs, so I'd be in the kitchen learning how to cook and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how it came, and it was like no turning back.
He used to charge us for food in our own house. He got in trouble for that one time. He cooked some food and charged
us to eat it.
Food that my mom
and it wasn't even. Yeah, it wasn't even his food.
Wow.
I said, what even his food?
It was food to sell.
That one of the rare times he got in trouble. He didn't get in trouble a lot growing up. You know, they always the quiet.
He pinned everything on me.
The quiet one get away with everything. You know what I'm saying?
Got away with everything.
The quiet one.
Hey. That's why you got to stay quiet.
He set you up to get in trouble. Like, and then, you know, y'all, they was always worried about me snitching. I ain't never snitched on them. Casey was the snitch. Casey would tell you to do something, then you do it, and they say, who did that? Casey be like, Sam.
Both of y'all. Both of y'all said folks on dummy missions. I done been on dummy missions.
Nah, you was just dumb. You did your own dumb stuff. Ain't nobody tell you to do nothing dumb. You just did it.
Yeah, I like you. You know what? I like this. Defend the right to snitch, that gummit. That is not a rule that's meant for civilians. Okay, if I don't claim a state, I ain't in no gang, I'm snitching. I'm telling y'all right now. Hold on, put this in one spot. On that. If you do something around me, and it's me or you, I'm snitching. Just behave around me or just don't. That's all I'm saying.
Kwame Brown ass fool.
Wait a minute, I'm just trying to be honest.
We talk about it.
So you would tell on me?
Oh yeah.
I ain't doing no motherfucking dirty
heartbeat. I need you to know right now. Be on your very best behavior.
You ain't going nowhere with me. You ain't gonna have to tell.
It's actually a scene in the movie that we discussed this same topic too, and I wrote down how I was really feeling because you know what I'm saying. I ain't no snitch unless you make me become one. You know what I'm saying? So, and the way you make me become a snitch is if me and you ride together, you get caught with something, I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell on yourself. And then when you don't tell on yourself, and then they say, whose is it? I'm going to be like, bro, you going to tell them or you want me to? You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Don't make me snitch on you, bro, but I'm not going to take no charge.
I'm just saying, y'all listen, this is where Charleston White done messed up the list.
Man, I'm telling you,
back in the day, y'all would have been told on somebody, but y'all wouldn't have told nobody. Y'all telling. Now y'all openly. It's like what they call it, snitch rights. Snitch right. Snitch activism.
If you don't put, let me tell you, let me give you something for free right now. If you don't put that on a t-shirt, start selling that tomorrow, somebody out there listening, somebody got touched by that out there somewhere. Somebody gonna put that on.
I can't be the one to do it. Y'all got to do it. I'll let y'all.
So you rather be stupid?
I'm not going
You rather be stupid is what I'm hearing.
Don't
because if he's not finna take the charge and he gonna let them pin it on me,
you stupid for getting in the car with a man. I'm gonna tell you now, you real dumb for getting in the car with a man to tell you he gonna tell on you if you do something. If you get in there, you took that risk, man.
Hold on, I'll just meet y'all there. So I'm be like, hey, you got about 3 to 5 seconds to say something real fast. 3 to 5 seconds. So I'm be like, officer.
It's in his shoe.
I definitely respect the honesty. I can't lie about it because you're putting it on whoever involved you in that situation. I mean, when you do that, so yeah, you honest about it.
That's why I said I ain't a snitch unless you make me become one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna openly snitch on nobody.
If
they looking at me and you know I ain't a snitch, Dre. You know, I could have, you know.
You got the Hold on. That's a good point. And I'm glad I can't wait to see this dadgum movie. I'm glad you put it in the movie. I want to hear this conversation because I was in a situation where I got pulled over and I could have definitely just let what are you talking about, officer? This ain't in my car. What I look like bring something in somebody else's car. And I just said, you know what? That was all me and I apologize. The officer was so cool. I technically tell y'all something. Don't tell nobody else, okay? It's just us.
Hey, you tell the world right now.
Don't tell nobody. I technically have been arrested. But I was so cool about the stuff. The officer was like, man, just come by the station and get printed tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So when you say there are bad cops and there are good cops, like I found me a good one that night. Just come by the station tomorrow, get your prints, man. Ain't even that serious. But I could have let the guy I was in the car with, whose car it belonged to, you know what I mean, take that. So now
I know now when we come, well, I'll be in Tennessee next week because I'm gonna do some Let's Talk with Gales and Dean shit just with Dean. But Gales will be there with me on TV and through the satellite. But just know if that's something next time he come and we doing something Let's Talk with Gales and Dean together, he is not riding with me.
That's all I'm saying, and that's fine. Look, I'll meet y'all there. Now we all understand. That government let me get pulled over. I got 4 kids.
Everything I need to know. You ain't coming nowhere near around me because y'all know I'm always.
I got 4 kids. I ain't got time to be doing no jail for what? For what? For you? You put me in this position. Let's talk about the real issue.
You in the position. It's just the position happens.
No, it don't just happen. That's what cheaters say because they can't think of a better lie. What do you mean it just happened? It ain't don't just happen. You know, we in the car. It's yours. Take responsibility. Don't just sit there all quiet.
What's mine, Gales? I don't do no illegal action.
I didn't say it. I'm just saying this is an example. But listen. Can we talk about one last thing before I let y'all go? Can we talk about the true heroes of this movie? Is that okay? Come on, man. Come on. All of y'all about to be outshined by these two, dadgummit. So who's the buddy on the left here?
All right, so my brother in the movie, that's his son in real life. That's 2 Live Bree. Shouts out to Bree. He just had a sold out show the other day. Y'all follow him, 2 Live Bree. That's his son that he brought, and of course that's my son. And it's a long story how we gave him dreads, but you know he got them dreads in this movie, so he can play the younger version of me.
Oh man, you trying to say he got the 20-inch Brazilian wavy? What kind of movie magic you up to over there?
I can't. I'll tell you what happened. So Tatum, the cinematographer, right? He had dreads in the past, and you know, the first day we got done filming, we was talking about him, and he was like, "Bro, you want to see something funny?" I was like, "What?" He went to his trunk, and he had a box of dreads, and he was like, "Bro, I ain't never took them out of my trunk." So then we shot that scene like 2 weeks ago, and I hit him up because I just got to thinking. I was like, yo, back in September, he had them dreads in his trunk. So I wonder if he still got them in his trunk. So I hit him up and I was like, bro, I bet you ain't still got them dreads though. And he pulled up like 30 seconds later, opened up the trunk, and I said, you thinking what I'm thinking? Gave little man some dreads, bro.
Hey, man, you know what? You just made me think of something. Y'all know I'm bald headed.
Wait.
Casey bald headed. Hey, check this out. I know y'all done seen this because we all on Facebook. Y'all seen the headband with the waves?
They got the what?
They got a headband, but it's got waves, got hair. I'm finna do this shit.
That's called
a wig. That's called a wig.
Hey, look, when I come home next week, I will have hair. I ain't playing.
That's a wig, bro.
That's fine. I ordered it. I can't wait for it to come. I'm
Hey, man, hold on. Equal rights, that gummy. I thought men and women are now equal. You know what I mean? Men and women are now equal. They can wear wigs. We can wear wigs, that gummy.
Hey, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it. First time damn near 20 years I didn't have.
Hold on, it's a headband.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna get the headband. I'm getting the kind, you know, you put the strips on your head and they fade it up.
I feel like you serious.
I finally had that mohawk I always wanted.
Well, I know I'm getting beef for Christmas, that gummy. That's real easy.
Oh,
man. So look, before we let y'all get up out of here, first off, thank y'all for being on, giving us your time. This has been great. Look, we need more time, man. It just never seems like there's enough time in a day, right? So look, I'm gonna start with Mr. Brandon with Casey. What you got going on? What you eating next? Talk to me a little bit about the HVAC. Look, tell these people, like all these people complaining about no jobs, and you tell them, oh man, they hired over here. You're like, man, I ain't trying to do all that. Talk to me a little bit before I let you go.
Yeah, man, like honestly, like HVAC is something that I wish I could have learned 20 years ago because I'd be retired right now. Nobody taught me that. I didn't know what it was until I went back to Atlanta and a guy was listening to my little brother's music. He's like, yo, man, you want to go to school? Boom, I hopped right on it and never looked back. So, I mean, I recommend any trade for anybody, you know what I'm saying, that's young, that's trying to get into something. Because, like, working these 9 to 5s, a regular 9 to 5, that ain't it. You go get you a trade, you got something like, that's something nobody can never take from you. And boom, you in there. That's free game.
You have it free game. Thank you so much. Brandon got a dadgum album dropping. Is it already out? Is it dropping? What's happening, man? Where's my invitation to the release party?
I might be like Dr. Dre and because this thing's been done for years, man. I just keep on fiddling with it and playing with it. I don't really care about making this music anymore. I'm at a point in life where I really do it for fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really about getting famous or rich off of music. I'm trying to get rich and invest. You feel me? Like invest in things. You know what I'm saying? Get you some knowledge about the market. You know, and put some money in there when you got some spare money. Put some money in your savings. All that financial literacy.
I love it, man. Hey, I'm not trying to get rich. I think that's where some of the best art comes from. Like you hear some of these artists' stories, and it's literally like, man, I went to Paris and got high for a month and came back with an album on accident. And it's some of the best music you'll hear. Like I like that organic, authentic stuff. So keep doing that. And then of course we got Mr. Movie Star himself. Tell me one more time, where can we get this movie?
May 12th is when it's red carpet premiere. Opry Mills Theater. Come dressed to impress because it's red carpet. BlackAmericaMovie.eventbrite.com. We got the theater seats 430 people. We got a little less or right around 200 tickets left. Once they sell out, they gone. We done sold more than half of them thus far.
They're gonna sell out.
Yeah, they're gonna sell out. So once it sell out, you got to catch us on the streaming service. So we giving out Black America backpacks to everybody that buy a ticket. We'll be able to get it signed by each member of the cast after that too as well. So look forward to seeing y'all there.
I love it, man. Thank y'all so much for being on. Thank you for shouting out all the things. What we're going to do is we're going to end this on a trailer. If I can do this right, there it is. But appreciate y'all for being on, fellas.
Yeah, all right, no problem, bro.
Man, anytime.
So you like to read poetry too?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't say all that. I ain't like to read it, but I did write it though.
Hey, Ma.
AJ, where are you?
Look, Ma, I'll be in there in a few.
You know today is your brother's birthday. Your sister's already here. You better not be out there on the streets.
Man, bro, you had this car for 2 months, man, and you already got it dusty as
What?
hell.
Okay.
Hey,
You
chill,
know.
chill.
It's all right. It ain't like we got nothing illegal in the car, nothing like that. You know.
Speak for yourself. Man, is all this necessary?
I want to thank everybody for coming out today, for helping me celebrate Johnny's birthday.
I always got your back, bro.
Thankful for the harshest wind.
I know you don't like to show your true emotions, but I can tell this hit you different.
I don't know what you want from me, all right? I got anger towards every white cop I see.
See, it's attitudes like that that's gonna end you right back up in jail.
You don't know what it's like to get pulled over and see them sirens in your rear view and to have your heart stop, do you?
Grateful for my broken heart.
But somehow you always seem to get involved and do something stupid that holds you back.
And you think I planned for my life to go this way?
Oh, the hard times only bring me closer, only bring me closer. And the hard times come and work me over, I keep my composure.
Man, I get chills every time I see that, boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good movie, bro.
Like, to try to understand like the fear that's in the car when those blue, those red and blues are behind you, right? Like, I've been pulled over with my kids, before, and just seeing their reactions like made me so furious. I said, listen, they wait for us, that gunner. What the crap y'all afraid for? I'm trying to instill that in them. Like, how do you balance that? Make sure that you're being respectful and complying, because my personal rule at least, is to comply, and make sure you collecting face, badge numbers, ranks, all of that, right? Comply, go through that, suffer that indignity, collect your check later, right? But don't put yourself in a situation where you're trying to do what you believe is right, because maybe it is, but that don't matter in the long scheme of things, right?
Right.
So I don't know, man. Go see that movie. Producer, put it up one more again. May 12th. May 12th. There's the link right there. Click it. Go get you some tickets. Go show up looking good, man. Don't be looking like me and Dean. I don't know what Dean wearing. I don't know what I got a hoodie and I got a hoodie and a daggum robe on. It's cold in here.
All right. Well, speak for yourself. When I step out, I'm fresh. It might not be no shirt and tie, but the shoe game and everything else is on point. Kwame.
Shoe game, boy. He said it so hard, man. God damn. The shoe game. So listen, before we get up out of here, man, I want to ask you a question. Okay.
Oh, hell, here we go.
Well, I ain't gonna ask you a question. I'll just put it like this. I wish my gray hair started in Las Vegas, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
What a damn idiot. But that was actually pretty. You know what? That might have been one of the best ones he done did. I ain't even gonna lie. That might have been one of the best ones he done did. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I ain't never been, so I don't know. But anyway, man, shout out to the Houston brothers for coming through tonight, man. Been knowing them brothers for a long time, man. And hey, really appreciate them coming on. Sam, big ups to you, man, in this movie. Look like it's really gonna be a great movie. Probably won't get to make it to the premiere, but I'll be able to watch it on the stream, man. Casey and Brand, man, what y'all doing with y'all selves and y'all platforms. Wish you nothing but the best with that, man. We'll have y'all back on after this movie go, because I want to hear the reviews and everything. But I really appreciate y'all coming on, man. And that's Black Excellent, people. To be a young man from Columbia, Tennessee, and to do something positive like it, and actually it get looked at in a positive way. If you're not from Columbia, Tennessee, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, because being from Columbia, Tennessee, it don't always get looked on you as a Black man as being positive. I tell you that right now. So that's a positive to that. Big ups, man. And want to thank y'all once again for being on and putting the town on the platform, man. It's a lot of us out there doing it. Even though we don't live there right now, we still from there. And we putting it on the platform in a positive way, because we can come out of it. We can all come out of Columbia doing something positive and flip that cycle if they think we're doing something negative. And that's what we're going to do. Thank you to everybody who's in the chats, man. You know we love y'all in the chats that keep us going, man. Any ideas that you want for us, topics that you want us to go for the show, hit us up in our box, man, and we'll go over it. Anybody want to be a big guest on the show, you know what to do. Hit that link and jump on the show. Until next week, peace and love. We out.
Can't believe you said I look like this man. Oh, producer.
You putting that up next week, and I want your hair to be just like it before I get it, because I ain't got long.
Wait a minute. No. We're still live. This is the post-credit scene.
Do y'all see this man? Do that not look like? Do he not look like Kwame Brown?
That's crazy. He might be cousin. Let me go see if I can get $1 or something, man. Maybe I can afford this. Maybe I can afford a plane to get out there so I can catch this premiere, man.
Man, your name is Gail
One more
Kwame.
time, producer. Lord have mercy. I guess just like click the link and get y'all's tickets, man.
Oh God, he look like Kwame Brown. Oh God,
get me off of here, bro.